Solana has definitely been in the spotlight these last couple of months. In the world of crypto, the SOL token has definitely proven itself to be the comeback kid. Keep in mind that it was down to under $8 about a year ago. Here we're looking at a stretch of time that goes back to the beginning of October when it was below $25. And keep in mind also that it just reached a local high of $121. So we're talking about more than a 10x in the last 12 months. Solana is currently ranked at number 5 amongst all cryptos on CoinGecko as measured by market cap. However, at the same time, there are other chains out there that are also doing very well, and that is because the layer 1 space is ultra competitive within crypto. One chain that really stands out to us is Injective. The INJ token went up by 1,646% during the last year and reached a new all-time high just recently, relatively recently, of $45.01. That occurred on the 9th of January, so just over a month ago. They also became the chain with the lowest transaction cost across all chains. So the natural question is, can Injective surpass Solana? Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. The best of luck as always if you choose to invest. Just remember that I'm not a financial or investment advisor, which means that this video is not official financial or investment advice. So in terms of that question, can Injective overtake Solana? We're going to have to break that up into a couple of different segments here and first talk about gas compression on Injective. For context, a few weeks ago on the 19th of January, Injective launched gas compression. And on their blog, it's introduced as one of the largest technical breakthroughs. And honestly, the result is very impressive because Injective now boasts the lowest transaction fees across all chains in the whole of crypto, right? In the entirety of the space. And to be honest, that is a major achievement. Anybody can respect that. That's significant. And the spicy part of this story is that the cheapest transaction fees, that honor used to belong to Solana, but that's not the case anymore. You can see in this picture here that Injective beats Solana, hands down. Solana's still cheap, by the way, at $0.00045, but Injective has taken this crown, at least for now. That's because with the current price of INJ, the injection transaction fee is at $0.0003. That is 1/3 cheaper compared to Solana. Now, to clarify, the Injective fees are 0.00001 INJ. So there's still a little bit of room for INJ here to see positive price change while still maintaining the lowest transaction fees. But again, it depends on the price of INJ. But this is also great news for developers, users, and even institutions. And here are some quick examples of what you can do. Minting 1,000 NFTs. So on Injective, that's going to cost you 30 cents. That is 100 times cheaper versus Ethereum. And it's actually 5 times less expensive than Polygon. It's even 50% cheaper when compared to Solana. Now, think about the costs of a collection of, let's say, 10,000 NFTs. The difference in price is actually stunning and grows exponentially. High-frequency traders often have complex transactions, and maybe this can involve hundreds, even thousands of transactions per second in some cases. That's no longer a problem on Injective because you can batch thousands of transactions into a block. Furthermore, the transaction costs are very low, the lowest that are currently available in this space, as we've been talking about. And remember, Injective is a financial chain. All dApps and the ecosystem consist of financial apps. These are exactly the high-frequency traders who need this. So users like yourself, like myself, also benefit, for example, with things like lending, governance voting, minting NFTs, even staking. Really, we can do all of these things and never have to worry about high transaction fees. Basically, the injection transactions are pretty much free. Even dApps that are already available on Injective can easily change the gas configuration. And on the 11th of January, Injective also introduced the VOLAN upgrade. This also saw some great improvements. To date, it was the largest update to their mainnet. Some of the updated features include improved scalability. Latency, by the way, has been reduced by up to 90%. We have expanded interoperability, novel burn capabilities, which makes INJ even more deflationary, and also a real-world asset or RWA module to create and manage permissioned assets. This is great for institutions because it allows them to meet compliance needs when launching a permissioned asset. That's because they stay in control of the addresses that can interact with the assets. Listen up if you're watching this as an American, because I'm talking to you. Because we've actually found an exchange that offers you the best of both worlds. Want to trade spot markets on over 400 trading pairs and without KYC? Yeah, you can. Want to trade perpetuals markets on over 150 trading pairs with KYC that accepts Americans, by the way, Canadians too? Yeah, you can also do that. The only exchange we've seen in the market that lets you do both simple spot trading without KYC and perps trading with KYC that Americans can use is BYDFi. And along with the great fees and almost no slippage on trade orders, you also get up to $8,698 in bonuses just for trying BYDFi. And then in addition, you also get our flagship Altcoin Buzz Alpha service totally free for 1 month. And you can check out BYDFi today by clicking the link in either the description of this video or the pinned comment below. When comparing Injective to Solana, there's also the question of the token unlock on Injective that must be considered. And this is big news for Injective. The last unlock event was actually only a few days ago. This was on the 21st of January. 3.67 million INJ tokens were unlocked, or about $130 million worth at that time. And here's the funny thing. Although the price did dump initially, INJ had a pretty nice comeback. And this is atypical because normally when token unlocks event occur, we see a price decrease. In this case, at least over the course of the rest of January, it turned into a bit of a catalyst for INJ. And I have my theory as to why, if you'll allow me to explain. So 3.33 million tokens were for the team. However, the team already had 16% of their total allocation unlocked, meaning there was no sell pressure, not really. And then the remaining 333,000 tokens were for advisors. The advisors unlock was worth around $13 million. Okay, but check this out. Daily trading volume for INJ was around 150 million. The market could easily absorb these tokens. That's providing the advisors even sold them all. That's not necessarily the case, but hypothetically, if it were, again, the market could easily absorb them. In addition, markets tend to look forward. And this was the last unlock, so it's actually a bullish signal. And then on a different note entirely, 49 million INJ are already staked. The current circulating supply is 80.8 million, so that's 60.6% INJ staked. The rewards are 15.83%, and 5.8 million INJ are already burned. Now, you may ask where the INJ staking rewards come from. To make a long and technical story a little bit shorter, it does seem to be a legit process. It's actually due to inflation, at least for the most part, which contrasts with Solana, which, as we know, heavily subsidizes its staking rewards. In contrast, Injective staking rewards come from the inflation and other protocol incentives. And the good news is that we can also observe increased staking participation. And of course, being a deflationary token also helps. That's always a positive and something that we like to see here at Altcoin Buzz. Injective already installed the 2.0 burn mechanism, meaning each week Injective burns around 15,000 INJ tokens. So that's 60 plus thousand INJ or $1.9 million worth per month. That is deflation, and it's built in with this mechanism in a way that we can really respect. And honestly, that's a big difference compared to Solana, because Solana has an unlimited supply of SOL tokens. It's straight up an inflationary token. And Solana's staking percentage is around 68%. However, the rewards are only 5%. So really, when you look at these two categories that we explored, it's 2-0 for Injective. And so in a nutshell, Injective really does have some impressive statistics and features behind it. Currently, it is listed at number 38 according to market cap rankings on CoinGecko. Solana, of course, holds the number 5 spot. However, having said that, Injective seems to be ticking all the right boxes. And the uptrend does not seem to be at an end for INJ. Again, we just hit an all-time high last month in January. We're only really just getting started in this bull run, so expect new all-time highs. Very likely a series of them in the years ahead, because Injective has a lot of great things going on for it. It is a very high-quality project, and given enough time, quite possibly one that can surpass Solana in the future. Altcoin Buzz Alpha is proud to say that we now have a winning portfolio spread among different sectors, and additionally, we're also very well positioned to get into good IDOs. And if you're into passive income and airdrops, just check out the number that we've received until now. Add to that the original TIA airdrop and all the others that are upcoming. We've achieved this by giving several deeply researched and diversified calls. Just check out some of these numbers from December 2023, last month. And right now, the plan moving forward is to reallocate profits to low caps, to diversify into new segments, to keep getting bigger and better airdrops, to catch the latest trends like Bitcoin and Linea inscriptions, and to dollar cost average during market flushes. We just recently introduced a yearly subscription to Patreon, and you can take advantage of that because if you subscribe to that yearly plan for a limited time, you get 1 month's membership completely free. Check us out by clicking on the link in the description of this video and the pinned comment below.